Hi, I'm Mark Gregory. I'm Managing Director of Landform Consultants, we designed this garden, and we're in the RHS Planet Friendly Garden at this year's Hampton Court Flower Show Festival. I was asked to design this garden for the RHS, and it was a garden to promote all the good things we should be doing with plants. The Planet Friendly Garden, how people can actually use plants very effectively. But it also had to work on lots of different levels. The RHS wanted a garden that they could rope off, they could get their VIPs for drinks and photo shots and interviews within. So I came up with this concept of this kind of yin-yang garden. It's a 13-metre diameter, and what I wanted to do is design it as a circular feature so people can walk all the way around the outside and look at the planting and walk all the way through, which presents its own challenges. The garden really starts on both ends at 0 grade, so it's at level, and both entrances the planting is the same. It's the same kind of planting, but on the wetland planting it changes. It changes to shady wetland, almost like swale planting. That's where areas are designed to flood, temporary flood, and then so you get a range of plants that will do well on sloping, moisture-laden soils, and the trees as well. So for instance, we've got birch which will survive in wet conditions, and that terminates with this kind of cool vortex pool that we've designed and had made by Talk Pots. And on the back side where you're looking at me now, it starts at 0 and comes up to about plus 1.2, about 4 feet high, and that is kind of almost like Mediterranean. It's dry planting, it's plants that'll do in sunny sites, and I often see a lot of mistakes made by people who go into garden centres and they buy something on the spur of the moment and don't use the plant well, and they go away and plants die, and so really what I'm trying to do with this garden is to show what really good considered planting is. Plant association. So one of the messages of the RHS is plant a tree, because 30 million gardeners, we can make big changes if everybody did a little bit of planting in the garden, take a lot of carbon out of the air. So it's plant trees, but also it's right plant, right place and right purpose, so using plants correctly. And then we've got some upcycling. So I've done some crazy paving, which is broken council paving slabs, and I've done them in a creative way. We've actually got some dry stacked crazy paving forming like a bug hotel, so it's very much so it's insect hotel. Yeah, I just want to create something that's memorable to the visiting public, that they get a little bit of inspiration and they get some good take-home ideas. And it's just a really lovely, soulful garden space.